Shit. We gotta move. We gotta move, Dan.
You're saying that, but with how quickly you beat that, how is 20 minutes going to be a problem for you? There's another car coming. You can probably beat him in like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's ninjas though. I remember last time you didn't like the ninjas.
Yeah, no. I know how to properly parry now though. So.
Parry god.
Yeah, Cloud is parry god.
Give me a break.
It's just a robot with a big eye.
Get ready. See ya.
Don't like it.
Overkill. Let's go.
I love how
Where
Barrett
the fuck are you,
just
Barrett?
skedaddles.
He's just run without. He doesn't give a shit. Where the fuck is he?
He's gone.
There's Jesse. Oh, there he is.
He's out of there. Oh no! We're nearly gonna get Cloud in the life juice.
The timer stopped just for that cutscene to happen.
Don't you love it when the bomb is just very, like, courteous?
Yeah, it's...
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you?
You did.
You're dead!
You saved Jesse's life.
We'll link up over there. Look after Jesse.
In the original game, that was optional.
What, to save Jesse?
You could just choose to just leave her.
Jesus Christ. That's pretty metal.
Lead us straight to Barrett. Probably.
Just leave someone to die. Like, ah, fuck you, I'm out.
I think I see an exit. Come on.
But Jessie's important. We're not leaving her.
No, Jesse's best girl.
She's off, Jesus, with that speed.
Woo!
Nope.
She's a mercenary, dude.
Don't look back. Let's go.
Open. First, I have to.
First,
open.
I have to get 2 potions from chest.
Can you sprint up there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Snake eater.
Snake eater.
Running out of time.
Shut up and climb. You're not helping.
Sorry. It keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
I love them.
Good couple. Oh, look at him go with one arm.
Yeah, look at him go. He knows what he's doing.
I love the idea of him trying to stick his arm in between the other thing.
Yeah.
Barrett!
I've got you covered. Find us the way out of here.
But
Shoot. Shoot the boy.
Don't worry, I'll
Shoot the floaty eye drone.
soldier boy with me.
Soldier boy that oh.
Shut up.
They're here.
Why was that song at like almost every single like primary school disco?
5 seconds.
Was it?
It was. Like they kept playing it even in high
I never
school.
heard it until it started being memed.
Really?
Yeah.
It was like almost every primary school disco, and even like the beginning of high school discos I went to. It was just something that was there. And it was like, oh, the kids like rap. We'll put this song on. It's
Whoa,
fucking
the
Soldier
car.
Boy. Do you remember when Soldier Boy tried to make a game? Well, I say tried to make a games console. He tried to claim.
Tried to resell a games console.
tried to claim that an illegal games console was his.
Whoa!
Shoot electricity at it.
Now I can.
Is it dead? Have you beaten the car? You beat
Yes,
a car.
I
That's like the equivalent of like a fighting game stage. We just punch the car. Why was that a thing?
My God! Oh, that was Street Fighter 2. Was Street Fighter 3? Was it Street? No, it
I
was,
think it was 2.
it was 2.
Sounds like.
Oh my God! I can't believe Gravity Falls referenced that. Like that's a very like.
There's a lot of people in like cartoons nowadays that like grew up with the stuff that we did. Like there's like a Guitar
it's
Man
like-
reference in Steven Universe.
It's interesting that they're expecting more grown-up audiences to watch it, because only those will understand that reference.
Yeah. That's almost like an expected thing though from some fighting games, but I don't know how well known that is. I don't think like kids know that. I don't think a single child knows about Guitar Man. I don't think a single person knows about Guitar Man except for you and me.
What's
but I only
Guitar
know that
Man?
because you tell me about it constantly.
It's the greatest music-based game ever. I swear to God.
Obviously.
Hey, let's go. Come on. Oh, fuck
Keep it
you.
together.
I'm gonna shoot the turret.
I got this.
Hey.
They
What?
have big weird hands.
Try me.
They are lobster people.
I see you.
You parried it!
Ah! Fuck you! Look at that health go down.
Wow.
I remember the first time I played this, these guys were a fucking nightmare.
Take the lead.
Watch and learn.
Po po.
You did it. He's gone.
He's gone, let's go. Let's fucking
You
run.
have 15 minutes to escape. Is this the elevator that's going to imply 15 minutes are going to pass?
It's the 15 minutes elevator.
Oh my god!
Oh my
it was.
God.
It's the 15 minutes elevator.
Wow, that wasn't very impressive. That didn't really do much.
Big evil companies like, that's a shit explosion. Let's show them what's up.
See, that's what I'm happy, because, the original Final Fantasy VII only implied that the explosion was controlled. But this one straight was like, no, this is fucking what happens. It sets up the mystery right there and then, because in the original you're immediately thinking like, oh, that was Avalanche's doing.
But like, nah, Shinra just had its hand in making Avalanche look worse.
Yeah, and you're thinking like, oh shit, dude. There's no mystery there, bro.
There's something I do miss from old Final Fantasy VII is like the flip phone. They're all using like
God,
iPhones
yeah, no,
now.
that's an Advent Children thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love that.
I miss the flip phone.
Vincent with his flip phone.
Oh, I can't wait to see fucking Reno and Rude.
Oh hell yeah.
How long is it?
We may not see him today,
Ah!
or even in the next session, but
I want to just see the best characters in this entire game. They are. You cannot convince me otherwise.
I do love them so goddamn. I love all the Turks. Jesus, Jesse.
If
Such
I
a
couldn't,
klutz.
believe me,
I don't remember any of the other... I know that the other Turks were in Advent Children. Can't remember a single one doing anything beyond Reno and Rude being the best characters to exist.
The Turks in the other two Turks in Advent Children were presumed dead at the very start of the movie,
Right.
because they were ambushed
Okay,
by
that was pretty cool.
Kadaj and his gang,
Hurry,
Uh-huh.
come on.
Tsung and Alina. We see Tsung in this game. We won't see Alina until the next game, though.
Right.
Actually, do we see? We see Reno and Rude before we see Tsung.
I would assume so.
Look
Because
at
like
the big ol'
Rude,
explosion.
Rude just turns up to be like, hey, I'm checking in on Aerith. Is everything alright? Rude is just Aerith's dad, and you cannot convince me otherwise.
Yeah, Rude is like... Rude is the Barrett of the Turks. Like, he looks tough, but he's actually like the...
He's dad.
Yeah, he's...
Reno is just his stupid kid.
Yeah, no, completely.
Looks like we made it. And with
They made Reno look like such a fucking snake in the remake, though.
Oh yeah, like I remember how Reno and Rude were portrayed in Advent Children, and like Reno and Rude were both klutzes.
Yeah.
They were both like the comedic relief. But they seem in this game, even though they have comedic relief moments, they seem like hyper competent assassins.
Well, that's what the Turks are.
Yeah.
Or the Turks were. In Advent Children, the Turks haven't been a thing for fucking ages. Shinra hasn't been a thing in fucking ages.
Yeah.
So, like, they've clearly lost their mark.
They still beat up Kadaj. Well, I say beat up Kadaj. They tried to beat up Kadaj and lasted a while. Reno did a funny crawl up the wall.
Watch out for
Yeah.
everywhere.
I love that they made Reno a rat in this game as well. I like my rat characters.
Can't wait to get
Oh, this is after the demo. This is all new stuff to you now.
Yeah, look at that pipe.
Look at that pipe
Look at those
go.
graphics.
Look at those textures.
I've never smelled anything so foul. Oh, it's me.
Eh.
Something about that. And soon.
I love that someone pointed out that Biggs is the guy who wedges doors open and Wedges is the big guy.
Yep.
I felt that one in my guts.
They just keep on
The
coming.
thing is, the name Wedge makes you think of a fat character.
Does it?
It does.
The primary
Biggs makes me think of a fat character.
No, Biggs makes me think of a buff character.
What the hell's happening there? They've just fused.
I wanna know.
Yeah, it was like both their asses were coming out.
Fuel at the base.
Next
They've
time
just
I'll
left Cloud.
pick
No, bye.
You can get caught.
Hey guys, where you going?
Oh, there's a crate. There's a crate.
Oh, it's a crate. What's in here?
Not far.
Oh, 2 potions.
Portion.
2 potions?
I like that you can see
That's
everything
about
loading
as
in.
good
What
a
is
place
beautiful
as
graphics?
Stand back then.
No, this game has a bit of issue with data streaming.
Yeah, I don't mind. Everything looks great to me.
Yeah, once everything loads in, it looks phenomenal. But like, there's times where like everything looks like Play-Doh for a bit. There's moments where like you initiate talking to an NPC, and then you're waiting for like 6 seconds before they say anything. Because like the console's trying to. Okay, wait. What? Where is the dialogue here? I think that'll be fixed once it's ported to like PS5.
Yeah, I don't think that's too much of a problem. The only time I've genuinely had a problem with like loading times or something like that is in Dead Rising 2.
Well, that's actual loading times, though.
That was like that's the only time I've been pissed off at a loading screen. Because there were just so many and they were all so long that I was like, I cannot play this game.
Yeah.
I've heard it's great, but I cannot bring myself to play this game.
It's much more playable on PC.
I'm sure of it.
Loading times are like cut in half. Damn, Avalanche! Look what you've done.
Did Avalanche
Look
do
what you've done.
With big quotation marks.
Yeah, I hope my voice implied the quotation marks I was shoving into the microphone.
The visual gag that
Yeah.
for this auditory episode.
This auditory experience.
Could it? But what if it was?
What's done is done.
Merc's right. It ain't pretty, but we
Barrett doesn't even know Cloud by name
This
yet.
is just the first reactor, and the planet won't be safe till we get the
How many
rest.
belts?
Yeah, he's got like a corset made out of belts.
That's an Amara thing. That used to be a you thing, I think.
Only the beginning.
You
Yeah,
used to
I-
have a ton of belts, then you moved on to big zippers.
Big zippers was my thing.
I loved your big zipper aesthetic. It's kind of gone now.
No,
But I
it's-
love it.
It's completely gone.
I love it. I bring it back. Bring back big zipper.
Big zippers.
But it's okay, cause I'm here for you to help take the load off your shoulders.
I love him.
I
I love this man.
love Barrett so much. Big Daddy Barrett.
He just is. He is the big dad.
And yes, your feet.
He's like genuinely such a soft person once you actually start to know him as well.
I just love characters like that. I think that's one of my favorite tropes in like fiction, is the big bad villain who actually is like a complete softie to the people they care about.
Yeah.
There's like a character in this series called Venture Bros who I absolutely love because he's Venture Bros is like it's hard to explain like right now for me, but like it's almost like superheroism and super villainy is a business that are co-aligned with each other.
Yeah, I think you've told me about this. Is this the one with David Bowie as a character?
Yeah,
in it?
David Bowie is the like leader of the League of Villains.
Yeah.
And there's this character who's like he's meant to be like an old-fashioned villain. He even has this like talk with this like new age villain, and he's talking about the benefits of just like tying someone up and leaving them on the train tracks, because he's just like that's old-fashioned villainy. And then he goes off talking about like now everything's digital. There's no ticking timer. It's just one and done. And he misses that about villains. But he's a psychopath. There's episodes where he like murders entire rooms of people and just laughs and cackles at the top of his head. But he also absolutely loves his wife and has this talk about like having brownies for lunch. And there's like a moment where he talks about how much he loves his daughter and takes her to the playground. But also you've got in the back of your mind that this is the guy that has a scythe and ripped apart a room of people cackling at the top of his like lungs. I love characters like that.
Yeah. Fact is,
Give me more supervillains that really love their kids. Like that's why I love Bowser so much.
Yeah.
Bowser is peak Nintendo villain.
If you like just straight up cartoon villains, then you'll like Heidegger in this.
I don't know who Heidegger is. I can't remember.
Heidegger is the leader of Shinra's weapon manufacturers,
Right.
and he is just a cartoon. He is the villain that has the evil laugh.
Isn't the Doctor a cartoon villain?
A bit, yeah. He's way more slimy though.
Right. I do like a good slimy character as well.
Good Jesse looks.
forget. Here's a little something extra for being so brave. That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well, see you on the train.
Just fucking gave me some ether, dude.
Amazing.
Get out of the way, kid. Oh, I thought there was a thing down here. Oh, are these the orphans?
I would assume so. They are children without parents.
Yeah.
They are the Advent children.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, are they what end up becoming the Advent children?
Oh, what a strange name. Why is Japan like that?
I love that about Japan. The West would never come up with such crazy, like, names.
It's like how you can tell a game was developed in the East is just like, oh, look at this name. Look at this anime name, for example. Like, it's just like...
Super Monkey Hyper Team Hyper Force Go.
That's stupid. That's
Love it.
stupid.
I don't think that was Japanese made, though.
It's not. That's
Super
just
Monkey
you
Hyper
proving me wrong.
Yeah. But that's the kind of thing they would come up with.
I still can't believe
Hi,
there is...
Jesse.
You ever think about the fact that there is a show called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
You'll have to use those stairs.
It was called Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles at first, wasn't it?
I remember...
Or was it just called Hero Turtles
I
at
don't know.
first?
I remember it was a parody at first. It was meant to be like, haha, let's laugh at, like, superhero stuff. And then people just actually liked it as a superhero comic. So, like, okay, I guess we'll just make it real then. New series is so fun. Rise of the TMNT is beautiful to look at.
Jesus.
I've shown you Shredder, haven't I, on that?
Yeah, the animation's stunning.
Also, he just looks good. That's also because I have a thing for characters that remind me of General Grievous. That is my aesthetic design, is Grievous. You enjoying yourself there, looking at all this destruction?
Yeah, this game does a really good job at, like, hammering in, like, what Avalanche is doing isn't particularly a good thing.
Yeah, but we know it was the bad guys who did that.
Yeah, but Avalanche thinks it was them.
Shame.
And now everyone thinks it was Avalanche. Anyway, next time on ONAMI,
We'll
we're
discuss
gonna...
General Grievous more.
Sure.
I refuse to let an episode go by where we do not bring up the best character ever made.
The cartoon character within Star Wars.
I love him!